Hi guys, this is the advisor, and today I'm going to teach you, give you a consumer report on a particular product. Well, for most of you, you are on my fan base. You did not know this, but I refill and refurbish and remanufacture print cartridges for every brand of printer under the sun, regardless of their technology or brand or where in the world they were made. That's what one of my expertise, one of my many expertise. And this is something I've been doing for like about maybe over 20 years. Anyway, what I want to show you, this piece of consumer report, is something that has never been found on the internet ever, because nobody has taken the time out to get you this information, and that's what I am here to do, to show you who has been robbing you and how you can get around the ways that you have been robbed over the years with printer cartridges. So I'm going to be putting out a series of videos telling you the best printers to buy, the worst ones to own, and if there are any way you can get around the disadvantages that some of these printers have, how you can do so. And with this particular cartridge, the brother, there's something particularly interesting why I would like you to watch the video and see how it goes and see how they hoodwink and defraud the customers. And at the end, I'm going to tell you how you can actually get around it. Okay? Now, what you may notice about the cartridges is that they tend to be fairly big. One of these cartridges can hold, if you look at it, can hold maybe about 30 mil of ink. And 30 mil of ink is like roughly 1/3 of a teacup. Yes, this can hold roughly about that in ink. But how much ink do they put in these things? Let's find out. All right? I want you guys to just take a look at this. I'm just opening. As you can see, these are brand new cartridges, and I'm going to waste these cartridges just to prove a point to my customers. Right? So here we go. Brand new, just out of the box. And we are going to dismantle the cartridge just to show you. Just destroy it, because this is information that I think you as a customer ought to have. So here goes. Let's see if we can just open up this one and see what's inside of it. And we can take it from there. But stay with me, because this is how we learn. And I'm not going to hold anything back from my customers, or from my supporters on my channel, because these are things that all my customers ought to know to make you better at saving money and passing on to you the great knowledge that I've gained over the years. Okay? So here goes. Now, we break it apart now. You see how the outside looks? And you see this should be a whole lot of ink, don't it? All right? Now, but just imagine how much ink this could hold if it was just a simple container. But when we take out this and look at it, first thing you notice is that there's a hollow space in the middle, right? And then there is a lot of different various compartments inside of it. So with all these compartments and all these hollow spaces, let us see how much ink is in there. So what I'm going to do is to take a syringe. So I've gotten a brand new needle, and now I'm going to get a brand new syringe itself, hook them together, and then just pull out all the ink, and let's see how much ink we get. This is a 10 mil syringe. This syringe can hold 10 milliliters of ink. Or 10 cc I think 10 cc, which amounts to roughly the same thing. The milliliters is the metric, and cc is the standard measurement. But anyway, here goes. I'm pushing into the plastic, and I'm going to pull all the ink out. Now, as you can see, look at the size of the container, and I want you to now look at the amount of ink that comes out of it, the total amount, or what can be retrieved anyway. See, what we have here is roughly, all right, it's a 10 mil, but as you can see, the ink is just way down the bottom. And not only that, remember that down the bottom there is a 1/4 inch of the rubber used. So the ink is just to where my finger is, because there's a black rubber, which, because the cartridge itself is blue, the ink looks black and the rubber is black. You're not going to see the rubber. But the ink is not even where the black stop. The ink is about further up where my finger is. So, in other words, it's 2.5 cc of ink in there, when the cartridge is capable of 10 cc or milliliter, depends on what measurement you use, because they are roughly the same. So, but look at this now. Now, I'm going to take up a black. Now, this is a black cartridge. The black for the same printer, because all of these cartridges I'm opening up here that I'm destroying here are for the same printer, not different printers, the same printer. Now we're opening up the black. Now guys, this is interesting. This is where it gets interesting. And it makes you wonder, what are these people thinking? Well, I can know what they are thinking, but here we go. Now, this is the black. And if you look at it, you don't really see any empty space inside of it. On the face of it, you don't seem to see any. But here's what. Let's go inside it, take out the ink, and let's use a syringe here. Find another syringe, brand new. And we're going to see how much ink is held in this particular cartridge. This is the black. Right? Let me fit this needle properly. I want to be sure it's very secure. And now here goes. Wow, this one's kind of tough. Okay, we're in. And now let's start to take the ink out. Oh, watch carefully. Don't done yet. Still more. Okay. Now, as you can see, the black contains a full 10 mil of ink. A full 10 mil. And now, see, it's empty. All right. So, the cyan, which is the blue, we only got 2.5 mil out of the cyan. And now we get a full 10 mil out of the black. But it's pretty interesting. Wait, hold on. Let's just go to another color. Let's go to the magenta now. Stay with me here, guys. Because in the end, you're going to see the conclusion we reach, and as to see whether this is really a good buy or not. Or if there was some mistake made in any of the other cartridges. So we're going to check if it's somehow that was a mistake in that cartridge, because we don't know, maybe they intend to fool all of them and they just happen to just that one just happened to never full. So let's open this one now. Now, this is the magenta or the pink. Some people call it red, but it's actually pink. Now, with the pink, look, our magenta, as you can see, it was just like the cyan, which is the blue, the first one. And you can see that it's virtually empty. Virtually empty. There's all that clear space, unused space inside the cartridge. So we can see clearly that they don't put much ink in this. We can assume that it is roughly the same 2.5 mil if we were to take up this in a syringe. Obviously. It's not much, but let's just move on to another color, right? And no, this is another magenta. Let's go for a yellow this time. Yeah, because we want to just check one of each color. So we see that the cyan has 2.5 mil, definitely. The magenta has roughly the same 2.5 mil. But let's go to the yellow and see what happens now. Stay with me here, because this is going to get pretty interesting. So we just open this one. And guys, you're here to learn, and this is the things I do for for the guys on my channel, because this is knowledge is power, and I'm here to empower you. And there's no point of me having this vast array of knowledge and not pass it on to my fans and supporters, because you're consumers. Anyway, here, look at this. You notice again, it's empty, virtually empty. But as you can see, these are brand new cartridges. Anyway, this, let me use another needle. Let me go for another needle and syringe and just take it out just to see what we're looking at here also. All right? Let's see what we're looking at. If we come anywhere close to that same 2.5 mil or more or less. But believe me, you have not seen it all. And there is somewhere to where this is going. But before I get there, I just want you to see what are in new cartridges. Because if this one has the same as all the colors, then it would suggest that this is all that brother has put in their cartridges, and that they full the black and put very little in the color. So let's take up this one. All right, here we go. Right, see, empty now. And how much ink we have here? All right, well, let's take out any little much leave. No leave anyway. What we see here is roughly the same 2.5 mil. Right? Let me just take out the ear, any little ear from it. And you can see that basically we're looking at the same 2.5 mil. Okay, here's the ear out. And now if we measure this, you see the black sponge now. This is the black piece of tip of the syringe inside. You know, that's not counted. So we're looking at probably a little less than 2.5, about 2.25 mil. Right? So there they are in comparison. Do you understand me? It's even slightly less, because I put my hand up to the end of the rubber so you can see that where the actual blue ink started. So we can see, and we see the magenta. I don't think we even have to take out that, because it is clear that they are what they are. But here's the thing. You might think that altogether this is a bad thing, but here's the one good thing. No, they're trying to rob you, you know. But here's the thing. They have outsmarted themselves, and here is why. You see, these cartridges, brother cartridges, the good thing about them is that you can refill them over and over and over and over again till the end of time. Once you buy these brother cartridges, what you'll notice is that they do not have any microchips on them. Lacking a microchip, because other consumers, other brands put microchips on all their printers, But the thing with these cartridges is that they have no microchip, so they can be reused. So if you were to buy one of this printer, you can use you'll never have to buy new cartridges again till the end of time. I can refill them, one, and two, they can be refilled over and over again, continuously till the end of time. It's as simple as that. So even though they come with the colors come with very, very little ink, the thing is they can be refilled continuously forever. So you will save money, and when I'm putting ink in these cartridges, I put at least twice or three times the amount that you see in these. So you will do a lot of savings, right? So guys, just know you can still buy a brother printer, one of these brother printers, and still save a lot of money. And the reason I repeat is because you can go over and refill the same cartridges continuously until the end of time. So once, and I have the machines to refill these. So for my local consumers, if you ever have a need to have a brother cartridge and it needs refilling, come and see me. That's what I do. You save a lot of money. Okay, guys, so we talk again soon. Take care of yourself, and I see you in my next video.